Hey guys, how you doing? The time is 7 a.m. on a Saturday. I think the world is sleeping right now because it's the Jubilee weekend for the Queen, and yeah, I'm certainly feeling pretty tired. I was out at a roast yesterday, but I'm up at 7 a.m. Well, I've been up since 6 a.m. rather, 6:30 a.m. I've got ready this morning. I'm going to go out for my morning walk. I've got my Audible to listen to, Millionaire Fastlane. I'm going to be meeting Dahlia at 6:50 to open up the cafe here. At 7:50. Then I'll be in the gym 8 till 9 with my PT. Get back, change, eat, and then I'll get over to our cafe in Marleybone for the rest of the day, where I've got to sit there, see how it goes, and basically figure things out in terms of next steps that are needed to make that cafe successful. So, yeah, I want to outline currently, I guess for me, what is the life of a cafe owner. So, and I'll do a detailed video about it, but we've acquired a new cafe, and what we're doing at the moment is we're trying to juggle between us three different cafes, three different businesses. Now, two are in the same building, the Shopping Palace on North End Road, and the other one is in Marleybone, which for me is about 45 minutes away. So it's an interesting play, given that I'll now need to probably be in Marleybone for the rest of the day whilst we try and figure some of the basics out. So we've taken over, and it's the Jubilee weekend. There aren't any stock suppliers available. We need to get things delivered to the door, which we were doing yesterday. We're hoping that some of the coffee arrives today. There's various challenges with the staff. We don't know how the coffee shop, or we do have some sense of how the coffee shop operates, and we're learning from the team there in the cafe. So it's really a case of figuring things out on the fly as we go along. I'm not someone who really knows how to make coffee, but I'm gonna probably keep learning how to make all of the drinks in how matcha, with the focus being on improving the levels of customer service as I get to meet some of the regulars in the cafe and just understand a little bit more about how the business operates. So this is what my life is like at the moment. This is what's kind of filling my day, and there's 101 things that happen at the same time. For example, that's my cat. Let's bring you up. For example, we've got the IKEA, the stuff from IKEA coming today to the cafe in Fulham. And once the stuff comes today, we've got the builder coming tomorrow to fit all of the stuff. So that'll be a longish day where there's going to be a fit up with the builders. So potentially, depending upon what happens, Axel and I will both be required to be there as things go up. But we've still got to figure out what to do in Marleybone. So there's interesting elements like that happen, which mean that probably when the guys come in, we're going to be there. And then once they get going, perhaps I will head off, or Axel will head off to the cafe in Marleybone, at least until it's in a position to run itself. At the same time, we've got one of the members of staff who's leaving in 3 weeks, so we need to make sure that we go ahead and replace him. So all of these things are happening, and I went to my family party yesterday, and at the same time I was thinking, you know what, it's full on, but it's fun, because the cafe in Fulham, I mean, week on week we are growing. I think last week we did £224 on the Friday. This week we did 300, no, we had 200, yeah, we did 300 pounds, something to that effect. So we definitely saw an increase with the average going up. So that was fantastic. Let's see what today brings. Sundays. Is it Sundays? No, it's Saturday. So Saturdays is typically a bit of a sleepy day in the morning, at least. Most people are in bed or are slowly starting their Saturdays. And guys, it's an intense life running a cafe, but at the same time, I do see the route to, of course, building freedom from it, because there's many franchise owners or cafes that have like 10, 20 chains. They are human heavy. It's something I've been reading about, of course, in Millionaire Fastlane, about the different types of systems you can set up, and cafes will have a human-based system, but it can definitely, if you look at the Starbucks and the Prestas, the Pret and the Costas and Black Sheep and Suter Bros and God knows whatever else there is across the world, across the UK, there's opportunity here. So the life of a coffee shop owner is frantic. I've got to also take the camera to record at the cafe in Marylebone. There's like 1,000 things going on at the same time. So it's important to remain cool, calm, and collected. But yeah, that is the day to day. And any final thoughts about the life of a coffee shop owner? I mean, you just meet and know everyone in the area. I mean, in our instance, a cafe is literally close to where I live. So it's a case of, hi, what's up, man? How you doing? And stopping and having chit chats and stuff. And that's quite a nice side of it, to be honest with you. And it's a good way to build up regulars when you begin to get to know everyone in the area, and reinforcing that high level of customer service when it comes to how a cafe should be. So catch you in the next one. That is part one or part two or whatever it is, the life of a coffee shop owner.